Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off tonight for Seattle,
for baseball here this
the
evening.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The center fielder.
If that's
Malik.
any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. The Scotty's there for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple.
Edwin.
Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1. The A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw over for a strike.
The third baseman.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. And this one's in the dirt. Semien aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Gordon ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Gabriel, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way. And he struck him out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound.
Batting
It's
fourth,
kind of his thing.
the designated
key for
hitter,
the offense is to
Chris
actually make them work for him. So
David.
that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 2 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, man, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
fooled him just enough with that pitch
Batting
to get him
seven.
to go around,
The
according
third
to the
baseman,
umpire. Sometimes it can
Kyle
be really tough for these
Seager.
big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are
Batting
not
eighth,
where he wants them to
the
be
shortstop,
so far this year.
number
But
25.
you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, number 25. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
That's a ball.
Misses, ball two. The set and the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. This one's flared out toward left. Kenna moving in. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose.
Batting
Several
ninth,
pitch at
the
bat right
catcher,
there. He
number
threw
2,
everything but the kitchen sink, and he was
Murphy.
still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
The batter, number
Well,
9.
we've already had some
Second
hard
base.
hit balls in the first 2 innings here.
Gordon.
And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, D. Gordon. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's nothing. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the
leading
next
off
to hit.
for the
He'll be the
A's,
first to greet Felix
the right
Hernandez
fielder,
to start the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one
Piscotty.
only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there. Can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it. Super quick feet. Be on the lookout, though. Some will test his arm.
Stepping into the box, Mark Hanna. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. The head-to-head history with King Felix: 2 hits in 7 tries. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Malik Smith,
Leading off with the
as we
Mariners,
are all set to begin the
center
third
fielder,
inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Kenna moving to his left, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Just off the inside corner with a sinker ruled a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate,
leading off for the A's,
as we move on to
the
the
second
bottom of
baseman,
inning number 3.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Pitch on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third, let go. It's a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to Gordon for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Kenna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. He's set. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Matt Olson
leading
set
off
to
for
lead
the
us off
A's,
in the home half of the
the
4th
first
inning.
baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
2-2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Smith will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 25.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The catcher,
For me,
2,
check swings are right there next to bang
Murphy.
bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
batter,
He looks
9.
really sharp
Second
out there,
baseman.
guys.
D. Gordon.
So striding forward now, D. Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you,
The
Heidi.
Athletic.
So now it's Mark
The left
Canna.
fielder.
He'll start things
Mark.
out here in the home 5th, and it's
Canna.
been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
A little
Number
bit over
22.
halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. In now, Ramon Laureano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant
the
since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Laureano, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Leading off for Seattle.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith.
Malik.
He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
now
it wasn't outrageous.
Hey,
listen,
fielder.
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Mitch Haniger. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Push to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Simeon.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings of this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup.
Now batting,
listen,
third baseman.
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you get a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Olsen is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Hundley at second, Chapman at first, one gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hernandez comes set. 3-0 on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
It's Johnny.
Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1-0. Here it is. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, bases loaded. Grounded to third. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
He's set. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The
Now
first
batting,
3 pitches, all
number
3
25.
down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, number 25. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies
1,
and
2, 3
gentlemen,
go the
please
Mariners.
join for the
But they're on
traditional
top by a count of
7th-inning stretch.
3-0. Digging in, Mark Canna. He comes in 0 for 2
the
thus
left
far.
fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
But this will not elude
The
the
batter,
right fielder's
number
grasp as he
22.
ranges over to handle it for the first out. In now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game,
Now
and
back,
it's a good
second
one. Puts a
baseman,
good swing on this thing,
Derek
and it
Dodd.
goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Jurickson Profar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
Riding in once again, Nick Hundley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
No strike.
Laureano on third with 2 out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hernandez comes set. 2-1 on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, Tom Murphy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. The Scotties there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 9.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull
Now
that ground ball through the hole
the
for
right
a single.
fielder, Mitch Haniger.
'Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner! There goes Smith. Pitches a called strike. The throw. That's 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, and no one will track it down. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he
10,
wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here.
Your attention, please.
Enters the ball game
Now
out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
US Sparrow. Batiste.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and a strike. Smith on second. Henniger at first. 2 out in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 4.
Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Henniger, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second. He's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now
This guy
batting,
smokes
third
this thing,
baseman,
hustling all
Matt
the way around the third.
Chapman.
So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Encarnacion in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Smith is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away, as he'll hold on at third base.
Now
A
batting,
couple of good
first
pitching
baseman,
performances by both
Matt
clubs here. 3-0 our score as you
Olsen.
get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping up now, Matt Olson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
A man at third with 1 away. Line hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball
designated
game.
hitter.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. From the stretch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Olsen at third with 2 away. Now a flare out toward right center. Gordon onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the 9th inning from the East Bay. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. Now batting, Domingo Santana, 0 for 3 to this point.
Leading off with the Mariners.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Buchter enters the game with
please.
1 gone in the top of
Now
inning number 9.
for the Athletics, number 52, Ryan Buchter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys
Now
in this
batting,
one. The bullpen has
third
looked
baseman,
sharp and have backed up a
Kyle
nice effort turned in by the
Seager.
starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mariners are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Hunter Strickland is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Mark Canha. He's hitless
The
in
Athletic.
3 at-bats to this
The
point.
left fielder, Mark Canha.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Bassett is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. Hunter Strickland hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, Felix Hernandez got his third win this season as the Mariners downed the A's 3-1. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. The Astros launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. Steve Pearce was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 11-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-4. The Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-5. Gabriel Moya got win number 1 on the year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Michael Franco was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Phillies took care of the Braves 4-2. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 10-3. The Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-4. Jacob deGrom won his 4th game thus far, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 3-2. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 12-6. Wilson Contreras plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 5-4. The Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 6-5. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad, or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.